5, as the party of Power Rangers continue their advance in the world of Tithir in the episode number 120. That's a date, so congratulations to everyone reaching out such a milestone. In the last time, the party of Power Rangers, they had actually a very unusual quest and its outcome, as far as I remember from players' reactions, right? What did you remember from last time?
We didn't have to fight.
Mhm.
And although that's kind of what we always tried to do, it felt weird. I think we agreed that we want to fight the next time instead of being diplomatic, but let's see, maybe opinions have changed.
No. We don't always want to fight, but we want to talk at least, right? Discuss, negotiate. But in this case, it was solved by the involved parties, and we
That's
just had to
because
follow
we were-
3 simple steps.
I mean, it's because we were talking earlier, right? So
Hmm.
the talking was just at a different time, different point. But so yeah, we did all the side quests, and all of a sudden there was a very, very powerful army, and that kind of solved the whole quest for us, which was, felt easy, but weird.
Okay. Yeah, so if to go into full details, yeah, last time you have first of all found the body of the adventurer there in the middle of the yard. You investigated it. Then you went full on mode in discovering the bodies or pieces of the armor of a former retinue from Bradus in the cemetery. They also found some treasure there. After that, can you hear me well? Oh, everything is fine. But you nod, wink. Okay, perfect. And then you went and Apollo has performed a Pivos-style exorcism ritual. He had his-
Exorcism? No, that's not exorcism.
How would you call it?
What Polo performed?
Yes.
He was guiding the lost souls to the afterworld in a peaceful way, in order for them to find peace.
Okay. Okay. Nah, that's then we can call it like this. Then after that, you have found another sarcophagi with the remnants of the Bannermen. Right? And after that, you decided to already go and follow the brother's connection to his alter ego, which you found in the remaining tower. There was basically a cinematic scene, and due to your past optional steps, the whole encounter turned out to be Bradus converting his former mates back to his side, and then embracing his alter ego, feeling all the support that he was lacking, and those who were loyal to him standing next to him. The whole scene has ended with a huge flash as Farwell was picking up a patch belonging to a very old Paladin of Pelor lying right in front of him. So this is how we ended our last game, and the party currently find themselves in the empty chamber where the alter ego was presented. Now, this specific moment, none of you can feel the presence of anything dark and sinister. The whole place seems to be quiet and easy.
Forward, I can't feel you. What happened?
Yeah, he's-
What did you say?
Sinister presence anymore.
Yeah, that's the foul tree. It's the best I could find.
I mean, that's good. That's good. Yep. So that was what happened in the last time, and Okay, let me advertise our channel, our game today. So I think there were a few outstanding things that I had to send to you as a result of your last encounters. But first of all, I would like to thank our latest follower, Green Dragon Koi, Red Dragon, Red Samurai. Yeah, we had a couple of followers last time. Hope we can get a couple of more. Very close to a 50 followers mark. Be nice to cross it one day. What's up? Okay. Happening.
No, nothing. I looked into my character sheet, but I didn't find anything.
Come on. Okay. So back to your loot or what has happened since last time. So first of all, let's start with Sas. So Sas' last action while everybody were blinded, he has collected a banner of the army that Brados was leading to. So Sas, you can find in your inventory the item which has exactly the same name called Banner. Feel free to share it with the rest of the party. Any moment? What is that face? Okay,
No,
write
what do you
me,
mean?
write me a message. Like what is that? That is a
Yeah,
sinister
no
look,
one-
sinister smile.
No one is asking me anything. Stop it again.
We are playing a cooperative game for 120 episodes, so
And we were all there, so
So I have some banner. Yeah, I'll use it when we need it. Maybe
okay.
it does something. It's not cursed. It seems.
Okay.
Somehow I figured out what it does without identification. Must be some divine intervention without even
Absolutely.
attuning to it. Yeah. But no, Sas doesn't know what it does. Sas will find out somehow later. I, as a player, know. Sas doesn't know.
Okay, cool. Then we proceed. Rave, I think there was nothing that I had to send you specifically last time. Yes.
no, I just added the finger I took to my inventory.
That's the best part. How Rave collects the fingers so far. How many do you have? Do you keep count?
Only one. Oh, two. I mean, wait. Last time, how many did I take last time from that guy? No. That was like last time, but before in the pit of malice. It could be that I took more. Let's see if I wrote it somewhere. But yeah, let's continue.
Okay, so finger necklace is soon to be assembled by Rave. Other than that, yeah. And then we have a couple of things for Polo and Farvald. So starting with a small treat. Remember that Polo has found the treasure chest back into the yard and the cemetery. So please open the character sheet for Polo. He should have a rapier. His inventory. Do you see it? I need a confirmation. You're muted.
I'm looking. I didn't find it yet.
Okay. So it might take some.
I'm not sure if I have it, to be fair.
Should I post it? Just
Now I found it, yes. What does it do? Oh, really? Okay, so this so this is a new sword. This is a new rapier, and if I would have to give it a name, I'd call it Sting. And it glows when orcs are nearby. Excuse me, when danger is nearby, then it warns me.
Okay.
So it gives an initiative, like advantage on initiative rolls. And we can't be surprised. Like everyone within 30 feet of it, except when sleeping. No, even when it's sleeping. It magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. Ooh. That's pretty nifty.
That's broken.
Yeah. So that.
No, it's not broken. It's not +1. You know.
You can just walk
It's-
around and have a danger detector.
Here's your Minesweeper, yes. So yeah, that's
really cool.
That's a thing for Polo. And then the main thing, please open the shield. And refresh the Harvard's character
Mm-hmm.
and open the shield.
So the shield has a new cool picture.
Because remember, the front side of it has changed.
Yeah. It now has a lion on it. Is that attended? Or is that a lion? Okay. Interesting. So there's a lion on it. The jewel is kind of gone, I think, or at least it changed color. More importantly, armor class still the same, normal shield. But Bradus is still inside of the shield. So, while holding the shield, you have resistance to damage from ranged weapon attacks. Wait a minute, we had that before. So, it now seems to be needing attunement. Ah, no, it does not need attunement, right? Or does it need attunement?
It does.
Of course it does need attunement, so Foul is never going to use it, but let's see. The thing is, if he would attune, then he would actually gain a bunch of feats. The first one would be Shield Master. The second one would be Sentinel. And, well, that's about the feats, but it would also give resistance to necrotic damage, and the wielder can cast Ceremony spell once a day using shield charges. So the shield has 1 charge per day. And I was just looking up what does the Ceremony spell actually do, but it has...
There's only one,
7...
the wedding ceremony.
No, there's a spell called Ceremony, and it has 7 different appliances, like 7 different aspects to it. I'm not going to read all of them now, but I'm just going to read the names. One is Atonement, the other one is Bless Water, the other one is Coming of Age. Then there's one called Dedication, a Funeral Rite, Investiture, and the Wedding. So that's quite a holy shield right there. I think I cannot hear you anymore.
I think one of them is some sort of feast where we just eat, and then we get like +2 to something for the next 24 hours. And another one is a marriage, and Coming of Age I don't remember. But the marriage is also very powerful. Like you can
the marriage is actually... I mean, you touch 2 adult humanoids willing to bond together in marriage, and for the next 7 days, each target gains a +2 bonus to AC while they are within 30 feet of each other.
But it's only once.
Yeah, so it's... So let's get married before we fight an end boss. But then we have to fight him within 7 days.
Wait, Gerhard, something with your mic. Why do I hear you sometimes twice?
What's with my mic? Do I sound normal to the other ones?
All good.
Yes.
It's weird.
It's not about medium.
Hope so.
So yeah, actually this requires a bit of... I mean, blessed water is kind of straightforward, like you touch one vial of water and cause it to become holy water. Oh, atonement is interesting. So you touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you make a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment. We can get Bob back.
He's gonna come back kind of stupid, but will still be friendly to us.
He's useless without his books anyway. Come on.
He can read new
Only
books, it's fine.
has 4
Um,
slots to the
so-
moment.
Farvald, you also need to check the feats.
I know, but I can only read so fast.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the what was that? The second one, it was called Sentinel. Sentinel, I think, gives me the opportunity when I stand next to an ally to use a reaction point to take their damage or increase their AC. One of both, if I'm not mistaken.
I can post it for you in one of the chats, in the general.
That would be
chat.
nice, thanks.
So first one is Sentinel.
And you don't even need to behead someone or kill a creature with your shield before using these feats.
No, they are kind of passive feats, if I'm right. It's like the like skill feats. The only problem is I need to attune to the shield. This is a very, very big limitation.
And the
Give it
second
to me,
one is
I'll
called
attend to it.
Shield Master.
Can you use a shield? Saz?
Yes. I have shields proficiency.
Then you could use it if you have.
But you're never tanking. You're always in the back.
Because I don't have a shield.
You could get one for, I don't know, 50 gold or so. They all give 2 AC. I mean, let's see, like...
Saz doesn't really deserve it because he wasn't in the original party when we won it. Right?
Okay,
So-
okay.
I think that the shields should stay with Farbold. I think that makes lots of sense character-wise, or let's say it gives the character a spin. But
It
let's
goes
see.
into the bag of Wraith. It goes into the bag.
Should I put it then? It's okay.
Thank you, DM.
Wait, let's wait for now. I'm gonna read the feats actually, and then.
You can read it out loud. That can be a party discussion. We are not in a
Alrighty. Are we in a rush?
rush. You're not.
No.
2 feats
Okay.
at 2 levels, so it is broken already. Doesn't
Okay.
matter what the feats are.
So, Sentinel. You have master techniques to take advantage of every drop in any enemy's guard, gaining the following benefits. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. I like that. When a creature makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target does not have this feat, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. Oh, I love that. That's great. Then comes the Shield Master. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. If you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only you. If you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, interposing a shield between yourself and the source of the effect. That's actually pretty good. That's kind of a dex bonus for Farbold, who really needs it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna tune to the shield.
Yeah, usually you would need like 5 different items to get all of that. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that's a cool shield. And if I'm rich enough at some point, wait, TM, is it possible if you have one item to improve it? Let's say bring it to a Master Smith and he can make it a +1 item.
I would say it is possible to do things like that, but not when it comes to legendary stuff. Legendary items, they have their own history of why they are like this. And when it comes to Shield of Defender, the uncovered powers of it, they are based on the fact that Brados has united with his alter self and has absorbed his energy.
Okay. So once I find a +2 magical shield, I think I'll drop this one. But let's see. No, for now it sounds really good. That was everything regarding Farbold, right?
I think so. Sas. Yes.
Yes, sir.
You also should check the description of the Edge of Stormire.
Oh, it's cursed now or something like that. I'm not gonna look, GM.
You
Sas
must.
doesn't know.
You must.
Okay. Let's. Yeah. It ignores resistance to
At
any
the very
damage.
bottom.
Critical attack on 15 and more. Can
What?
cast spells of 5th level without using a spell slot. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Nothing changed, deal.
Of course. Yeah. Other than that, that was regarding the items. This is all the information I had to provide you. You currently find yourself in this chamber where the last you've seen Brados and his ghost and his alter ego embracing each other in a way. And yeah, you no longer see or feel the presence of any other dark or magical forces around you. This waltz seems to be calm, still, and resting, per se. They were haunted for such a long time. It's up to you to decide what you do next.
what do we do next?
So Farbold is reattuning to things for now.
Okay.
And
I wanna
probably there would be some items Farbold cannot really use right now. So maybe we can have a little reshuffle.
Sure, anytime.
Sas, you say you have 3 attunement slots?
That's a lot.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
I have nothing. Nothing happened. I don't have anything. I love my ring of non-detection. I'm gonna be attuned to it until the end. No one's gonna detect us.
What items are you actually having?
I have a weapon, I have a gauntlets, and I have a ring. The gauntlets I can swap. They give me strength, which is I don't know. Only useful in the fight. I would swap it for something that is maybe useful more in a social aspect rather than in a fight.
I mean, I have like. Okay, look, I have the following things. I have still the period of wound closure. What does it do?
No.
While you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. So no more death saving throws.
I'm not planning to die. No. This is a combat item.
Very confident.
Okay. So what else do I have? I have the abominable ring. So
What's
it
that?
gives +2 bonus to Constitution, makes it tankier, and you become resistant to cold damage. On the other hand, you come. If you take fire damage, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the next turn. So
Also
this is
combat item.
Constitution helps you
Do you
outside
have
of combat.
something against ghosts? Some holy symbol of Anachron that will
Holy
protect
symbol of
me?
Anachron. Where to? No, I don't have that. But what else I have is oh no, wait.
Shield, maybe some shields.
The shield? Nah, already attuned to it.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even have a second shield. But why not buy one, actually? Shields are cheap, like the basic shields, and they all give 2 AC.
I have 29 gold. I'll buy something.
Why do you have only 29 gold?
You should have like 10k.
Yeah.
Real God.
You always pay people so
I'm-
much money to do stuff for you. Like, right? You paid someone to deliver a message or so. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Part
you gave some of your money to.
Yeah,
the
I gave all
wizard.
of my money to be delivered. So I have the money, but they're in the capital.
Wait,
I would
you gave
attune to something interesting, something
The
socially
money-
weird.
you gave
just
someone
got
your
money.
money to deliver it somewhere. And how you trust them to not run away with your money?
Rave signed the blood contract with them, so
It was those guys. Okay. Well,
It didn't say in the contract that they're gonna make sure that your money goes safe. It was more about mentioning my family secrets, but okay.
the thing is, I mean, I don't know about these two. Like, if anyone can undo a blood contract, it would probably be them because they're really studied people. They're smart.
Nah, but
What?
they are probably figures. They wouldn't do that.
I don't need money on me. I only need money in the capital. So I accept donations. If you guys, I accept donations into my capital businesses. Item-wise, I would be interested in something weird, strange.
I think I might donate
non-combat related.
the next shield I find to you. How does that sound?
I also need some good weapons, like 20 sets of armor, 20 sets of... Yeah. That would be a good donation.
Sure.
Not for me. So yeah, if you want the gauntlets, I can swap it for something, but so far
The
nothing...
gauntlets make your
so
strength
expensive.
to 19.
Yeah, which gives me like 2 damage and just being super strong, sort of. Yeah, they're good. They're good. But anyway, I think we need to head out to the capital, right? You can sell
To
all
do
of
what
the
in the
items. You
capital?
don't need them to do stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Capital. Farwards wants to go to the capital. Yes.
Polo?
Fine.
I mean, it's a question. I think for Paulo it makes more sense to pursue the Equalizer, like on a direct path, go into Tiefling lands.
And Polo splits.
I mean, he would not go alone. Like, he's not gonna run alone into Tiefling lands. That doesn't make any sense. What about the rest of the party?
I need to go to the capital. Brave.
I don't need to do anything.
I need to fix my deployments on Monday.
No, I don't have any goals actually, so
Depressive. Brave is
Very,
affected
yeah.
by not killing anyone. You know, peaceful outcome of the fight.
no, it's nice when you always have like you know where to go next, but I don't have any side quests. So
So
that's
what's the
why I
main
just
quest?
like I just like the main quest, right? So something that leads to Equalizer. Everything else is not really relevant for me.
So lead us to Equalizer then.
Yeah, but we would need to have like some hint, something, because that was the whole idea of coming here. We thought we were gonna find some hint. Not everyone was getting something, and Brave got a finger, basically.
But we know what to do. Like, we know to go into Tiefling lands and to go to the last of the tombs. And maybe
Well,
if we
according to
don't
what we heard
catch
last time, it's already too late, and that was a long time ago already, and that thing is empty.
the characters don't know that first.
They're very smart.
Second, that's the only lead we have, right?
Can go there, but
No.
it's gonna be empty.
What other leads do we have?
I think I have listed everything that you could do, and that included several of the items in the end of the last game, including you, Rafe. So when you say you have no side quest
Book.
to do, that's a bit...
Yeah, the book, but for the book I need to find.
A
Just
Oh
Tiefling
wait,
you
you need to
trust.
talk to anybody. Yeah.
We can find them in Tiefling land, maybe.
Well, that is the worst idea because there everyone's gonna know that I'm up to something if I appear right there.
But why? Are you banned from your
Because
homeland?
why would I come back?
We'll put some makeup on you. No one will recognize you.
I mean, are you banned from your homeland? Are you forbidden from
No, I'm
returning,
not.
or-
But I'm supposed to talk about this topic like very secretly. Nobody should know about this. So if I come back, they know. Oh, what is she doing here? She's gonna do something bad, or she knows something from the people in my family that could have that turn into something dangerous for everyone will know that. So doing something directly there would be the worst idea.
intrigues.
Do you trust your father?
Yeah, but guess what? He's the king. So there's
Ask
nothing
him for
really that you
help.
can. Well, might get intercepted. Everything might happen. So it has to be more smart than just.
So, how are you gonna keep researching on your books?
I don't know that yet.
I mean, you need someone who knows Infernal is the language, right? And who you can trust. Where could you find someone like that?
For tieflings, how would you trust tieflings?
Remember the apothecary? You have saved once.
Yeah, but he's gone. He left.
Who was
There
that?
was a tiefling apothecary you have.
The dude you stole your first alchemy book from.
Basically
That
led
was
you to a
doing
cemetery.
soul stuff.
He wasn't a tiefling.
Was.
Siri? Siri was Tiefling?
He wasn't a tiefling.
I also didn't think he was a Tiefling somehow.
Siri Yanda, apothecary. I'm posting his picture in the maps on Lord channel.
Okay. So he saved his life, and he's probably not on the Equalizer's side, so he might be someone to talk to. Also, he doesn't seem to be involved into Tiefling intrigues, as he's living here in Tithir.
Yeah, there can always be a new blood oath. Yeah. But
Then give
yeah,
me the
we-
book, Rafe. I can research it for you.
No.
You don't trust me?
Of course not.
I can't read Tiefling anyway.
You'll find a way. You have 1,000 slaves working for you.
You're just gonna carry it in your bag? Okay. I can help you.
Well, I
with
have to
translation.
investigate. Well, I can also. The problem is not translation. The problem is interpreting what it says. I understand every single word of it.
We have a guy whose patron is a librarian, and you have a book.
Yeah, you have to check in some libraries first to see if.
Okay, you do your stuff. Just say now we can assist you.
So then we go to Denver, I guess. It's the only direction we have from now, right? Since no one wants to go to the Tiefling lands, which would make sense for the main plot. But
Fuck the main plot. Again.
I mean, we can go there, but we still don't
Remember
know
what you
the main
agreed
plot
to
is.
last game. You always make a plan and then you don't come back to it.
Yeah.
didn't we agree to go to the Tiefling lands somehow? Or
No.
What
said
did
that
we
it
agree
didn't make
upon?
sense.
what did we agree upon then?
You're gonna go and get Gaki.
Yeah, that's what makes sense for Fallout. It's not gonna help the main plot though. What did we agree upon?
Dungeon.
What exactly do we want to do there?
Thanks everybody who joined. This episode is number 120 and I named it Clarity. And I think
Mhm,
it's so fitting to the past half an hour of the discussion.
No, everything is clear.
So,
So Fallout is gonna go back to the capital no matter what. At least that's what he's first gonna do. Sas the same, I suppose? Okay, so now's the question, do we all go back to the capital together? Like, Paulo does not have to go to the capital. Like, he's good to follow the main quest. We could technically split. Farwood and Sus go back to the capital, and if Rafe sees fit in going to the Tiefling lands, then Polo and Rafe could go that way. Otherwise,
It'd be easier for
Probably-
me if Polo splits up solo.
no, I don't want him to split up. I want to play him. He's always gone. I don't like that. I want Farwood to be out of the picture. But Sus now has split 2 business in the main capital.
I guess there are many ways how you can be left with one character.
Nah, I prefer a plot one, a plot twist one. So then we go to Denver. It's decided.
Yes, we brainwash Rafe to go into Denver using our charisma.
Just
I mean,
follow
it's-
people, yeah.
Okay.
Then the party goes to Denver, right? Including Polo.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then you currently find yourself in the center of the Olympus Fortress. And if you remember the general world map, which I'm gonna post in chat, as well as I can also post it for you in the maps and lore. You have several ways how you can reach Denver. Remember, you can always take the main road just leading to the east. It'll be leading through Venice and Denver. You can... That's the most direct way. Otherwise, you can travel north and try to go using the bubble next to Hillsfar, the one that you actually appeared from in this region. The bubble entrance next to Owlfield has been destroyed. You're not able to use it. You have the Rave's flying Pegasus. So that would definitely shorten the time of your travels. Yeah. How do you proceed?
I mean, how about we just take the Pegasus and fly to the bubble entrance and where was it, Hillsfar?
Just
Then we
behind
take
it.
that directly to Denver. Yeah.
How long does it take to get there? To the bubble location?
2.5 days at least.
Then it's 5 days directly flying to Denver.
If it's flying, yeah, true. About 5 days to Denver. Through Major University and Venice. Very interesting.
But, I mean, judging from experience, so Olympus Fortress to Hillsfar is 2 days. Then entrance next to Denver was also like 1 day. And plus the traveling time in the bubble. That'd be like, I don't know, 3 plus X. I think
will
it
be
was...
slower with bubble.
Yeah, props, yes.
Just faster flying.
Okay. Yeah, good. Then we can just fly all the way.
Okay. As you're getting out of the fortress, of course, you left your Pegasus outside of the citadel. You didn't take him in. And he's happy to see Rafe back in one piece. You pack up your camp supplies. Polo only has items that were on him, as he has reappeared here due to some mysterious events. He doesn't remember. Right?
Probably remembers.
Does Polo remember how he has appeared here? The answer is sounds.
I think
no.
he remembers how, he just does not know how.
Okay,
like-
okay.
He understands how, but he doesn't understand why.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
So then you decide to actually take the flying path all the way. in the central road from to the west, from Alfield, traveling all the way to Dunbar. Your approximate estimations is about 5 days of travel, and Sas is your person who keeps on the directions. He has a special artifact to keep you not lost, or less lost, per se. Yep. You're climbing up on the Pegasus, and Rafe leads the way. Currently, as you're departing, it's about 3 or 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Remember, you have spent some time digging graves and then doing rituals. So it only takes you a couple of hours before you actually have to stay for your first rest in the woods. Unless, of course, you want to push through, then that would be saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
Brave, can you give your Pegasus some potion to make it more, stronger or something, so it can fly faster?
Do you have a potion for that?
You could give it the
Yes.
gauntlets of strength.
I don't think from top of my head if Rafe has a potion would have this kind of powers. But there are definitely existing elixirs that would be targeting the mounts and the way how they perform and to keep them running as long as possible. That's of course the most beneficial and useful in the army, for the couriers and for everybody who values speed. So this kind of elixirs, they definitely exist.
So if you use a potion, a normal potion, in a mount, it will not work.
Normal health potion?
Any potion, like something that says, oh, you get some, let's say, swimming in the water, the same as walking speed, something like that. But it doesn't say that it triggers, that is targeted to mounts. Would it work?
I mean, you can feed animals anything you can feed humanoids, right? So you might expect the same effect, unless the creatures might have some resistances. So in case your mount is hurt, of course you can feed him with some healing potion. That would help. But in your situation, you, I think, mostly care about the vitality and the speed. Yeah. So as you are traveling, it's about 8 p.m. in the evening. So my question to you is staying in for the night, or you are keeping on pushing through?
Let's make him for the night, right? Okay, we make him for the night. And we can think about if we want to have a short stop at the Mage University. Might be another place where there are people who speak Infernal and could help you with the translation of your books. Other than that, I'm not sure if we have any open quests with the Mage University.
Have open quests with an Anachron.
You
Because
have
you can
open
ask him
quests with Anachron.
questions.
Who does?
You can ask him questions.
Ah, yeah.
we
we have
wanted
3
to
days.
ask. Yes, we wanted to ask like a lot of deities about things.
Right. Okay, that's good. Do you remember what we wanted to ask?
You remember,
So
your god is the god of memory.
Fawad can ask, but you need to do the remembering part.
But wait. What was the purpose of this? Talking to the deities? Was it to try
abusing abusing our abilities. We can get
No, no,
answers
no.
on any questions.
No, we had it purpose last time. And we were like, yes,
did we
let's
not write
ask
it
a
down?
neutral one.
Wait, did we write it down?
No.
Aww. I mean,
I think it was something around Kosu. Like, can Kosu do this? Can Kosu do that?
No.
I remember
no,
we
no,
had
no, no.
we had good ideas.
Ask where the Bob is. Ask how to kill Electrolyzer. Ask where his cave is. Ask who to speak to regarding Rave's book.
Yeah, but you
Whatever.
know that
Ask anything about
the
our quests.
the spell cannot answer any of those things. And that's what we were talking about. It can say yes,
no.
no,
Phrase it.
maybe.
Is there anyone in the capital who can help us decode the book that the Rave has? Yes or no? And go from there. Whatever. We have 3
Yeah, we
days
can
of
actually do
flying.
that. So we had like 3 main questions to answer, and we would need some questions around that to narrow it down.
I
Yeah.
would ask things, but you guys need to ask. I have other stuff to do. Like I have other stuff to do. DM, whenever
Yeah.
you will ask me. I will tell you what I need to.
I mean, I guess most of the things you want to do is in a capital.
On the way.
Ah, even on the way. Okay. I mean, go ahead if you can write it as a message to me, or we just have a.
No, I can just ask you now. Can I transfer? Can I change my sword appearance as the Buramorg did it? I want to try to do it on my 3 days of flying. I want to convince it to change its shape.
That's an interesting question. How exactly would you try to persuade the sword its need? What is your argument? And what is the shape that you need?
A dark long sword or short sword would be more suitable for me as its master instead of a two-handed huge great sword. I don't think its abilities really depend on the shape, so I would try to figure it out.
I mean, the only ability which depends there is... longsword, you said.
It needs to cut. It needs to, yeah.
Longsword can still be two-handed. It can be wielded one hand or two hand. Oh. Question. So last time we had a roll with you for the mastering of the sword. You rolled natural 20. And that was really a while ago.
Yep.
You recently fought a powerful foe. Not that recent. It was Buramok the Finger Eater, latest. So it was fairly recently, within a week. So then you will have an advantage on your roll. Try to master and change the sword appearance, because you know that it's definitely possible. So that would be strength check or athletics check.
On it.
With advantage. You definitely, this idea comes to your mind since you have seen how those pieces, the shards themselves, they were mending and changing their appearance as they were reuniting with each other, as they were forging themselves into the shape.
We're good. It was not the shape. It was, a mistake. It turned into a rope at some point.
I'm confused.
Well, he had his first roll was 1. Only because
So
his
ho-
advantage. So,
But but how would that manifest if he rolled a 1? So instead of deeply respecting him, the
Yeah,
sword
the
would
sword would,
deeply despise him?
then disobey him. Yeah.
Oh god.
Lose
We need-
attunement, probably.
He needs to keep a certain level of authority over the sword to prove that he is worthy. Okay, so with the 22 of your roll, the sword, of course, considers your request and then answers in this common orcish voice. That's definitely not what my previous owners, at least in the past couple of millennials, asked me of. They were always thinking that this shape would be benefiting them the most. But which shape would you like to have? Longsword? Us?
Guys, what shape do you want? It's not gonna be a gun.
Okay,
right?
first
It's gonna be-
question is the type. Yeah, so when I say shape, I am asking you about the type.
melee.
Yeah, for sure. And then the melee weapons, they have different categories.
You could
So
go
there's a
for a
martial
two-handed
weapon.
halberd or so. They
No,
like a
the
punch.
two-handed. Why? I think it's the martial weapon. I mean, the short sword would be the best.
Yeah, it's so vanilla.
I
You
don't
could
want
you could make it a
anything-
whip.
Yes.
Whip of Stormire.
I mean, what weapon would suit Sus
Yes, and why
from a
short
character
sword?
perspective?
Why short sword?
I came in with a short sword. My original weapon was a short sword, so I would fall back to that. A short sword with black steel. Maybe there's some runes on it. There can be runes, but at least it's gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna be as exposed as it's now. I would like to have a short sword.
As for change of type, that's definitely happening, and you can see how the sword is reducing in its size while you're in the camp. But as per its appearance and the attributes, the looks of it, its primary colors are still red, black.
Perfect.
Okay, then we do it just here on the go. I will need to change the item right now.
Don't change it. Let's say everyone perceives it as a short sword
Wait,
without closer inspection. Nothing else changes. None of its qualities change.
that's not how it works.
But then it would also still be two-handed, right? If it doesn't change.
It's not a two-handed tiny sword in your hand. It's literally changing its type.
So it will also change the type of the damage
Correct.
and everything.
That's why I was suggesting a halberd,
Correct.
because you roll a d12 for damage per attack.
What is a halberd? I don't even know. Okay, DM, I'll message you. I don't know the weapons.
So if you
So a
wanted to
halberd,
change,
visually.
if you wanted to
a
change
halberd
the
is.
size,
Shall I explain what a halberd is?
you can send a picture instead. Picture says 1,000 words.
Nah, I can't right now.
He's gonna look at an article. What is the weapon, melee weapon that does most damage? That's the one he wants.
Hey,
That's
Red
what it
Samurai. Thanks for visiting us on the stream. The party is now figuring out their loot and as well as trying to change the appearance of their magical items, which they are in possession. And yeah, they are currently left the Olympus Fortress, are on the way to the capital of this year, to Denver, and currently have a camping. So, the last question was,
I'll
what is
send you.
halberd? Yes?
So
Oh, yeah.
it's a spear. It's a type of spear, two-handed. You can poke someone with it, but you can, most importantly, also swing it like a very long axe. So you can either poke someone or you can hit with it, like an axe with a very, very long handle.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing an investigation. If DM says they will also change the damage and the damage type, then it's a complicated choice. I will send you.
It
in a
is.
few minutes.
As I said, the artifact itself is able to change its type. If you only wanted to change its size, or as a matter of disguise, but keep its two-handed weapon properties to be a great sword of a smaller size, no, that wouldn't be the case. But you can change it into a halberd or a two-handed axe or whatever of a melee type of a weapon. Your control of the weapon is high enough to actually enforce it. Okay. So some kind of transmutations are currently happening with during the camping time for Sas and his swords. What about the rest of you? Like to do anything during your long rest?
I mean, Vald can ask the gods questions, like preferably with what is it? The fortress, intelligence fortress, and yeah, I don't know. Can ask about all kinds of topics. Could ask about the books. Could ask about the current development of the equalizer, to understand should we hurry, and if so, in which direction.
That's really important.
Yeah, we can do that. But be ready to deal with the crazy Firewall if it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, we can use the entire fortress.
All right.
What god? What deity?
To ask about the
Was-
equalizer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sas.
we could
Is it
we
your
could ask.
final option, final choice? So that would be 1d12 slashing. Currently you do 2d6.
Yes, it is my final answer, DM. The great axe of legendary great axe of scam. It is now.
You feel how the axe, while transmuting, is crumbles in your hands into ashes.
Good.
No,
Feels
it doesn't
better.
happen. It demands its form, it transforms, it heats up, it becomes hard for you to keep it in hands. But after a couple of moments, instead of the giant two-handed sword, you have same giant, Great axe.
Finally, it does something.
Yep. I will be changing the item right now.
Okay.
So that I don't forget.
It suits me more as a barbarian. It's better.
But also a monk.
Long time ago, there was a monk.
Yeah, I was a cool monk.
Yeah, imagine
Okay.
fighting with your hands when you have a great axe.
Yeah. Who brings a knife to a gunfight? Yes. Us, says Polo. Okay. The type of the weapon has changed. But this kind of transformation will not be available for you for some time.
Okay.
Go on. Okay, cool. So that was. Do you rave, Barbard? Are you prepping for the casting of the spell?
Yeah, we want to do that. I cannot hear Farwell if he's speaking.
Barbard, you're talking. No, you're
We don't
muted.
hear.
You're muted. Yes.
But we lost your sound. It was the DM probably.
What? I didn't mute you. No. Nothing.
Maybe your input, the microphone source changed.
Check the
Remember that if it's the
source.
headphones, it doesn't work.
I checked the stats and the great axe is like 1% better.
Of course you did that.
1%? Is there like statistical analysis of that? So Sas is officially min-maxer here?
Abusing
Because-
my legendary items.
Because nobody does metagaming, right? Like nobody's investigating how to break the game. Nobody is.
I'm not a wizard. How can I break the game? What do you mean?
With the sheer power of your muscles. Just like any other barbarian.
Not
Punch him.
anymore.
Punch.
Punching the fist.
Okay, Farwell, try to just reconnect. Join. Even join. Sound. Oh, really? Is there's really analysis? I thought it was a joke.
Of course
Okay,
there is.
great sword versus great axe. I'm gonna post that link to that as well. I think that's weird enough to share with the world. Okay, so continue. Yeah, we can actually. Thanks, Red Samurai, for joining. Yeah, so the person is going through the prep for the next game and making a large dungeon. And when I'm thinking about large dungeon in our campaigns, how long time does it take for us to go through 2 rooms?
2 rules.
or 3.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
When you fall through some hole, yeah. then it's true.
I think the Farwald failed the saving throw on his.
And went
talking
and
to the seats.
yeah, Red Samurai.
I think we
have
can
like
go to that one.
no. Then if he failed his saving throw, then we have a funny encounter now. So Red Samurai, we have a player, Farwald, who is a warlock, and he has an amazing spell available to warlocks, which is called what was the name of it? Not planar binding, but contact other plane. And it's a 5th level spell, and when the player casts it, he also needs to do it intelligence saving throw. And if he fails, he goes insane. And yeah, we already had a case of that insanity. And yeah, it took for them some time to actually bring him to senses. Now that could be fun. But of course, the good stuff that if he passes the saving throw, then they can ask 5 questions to Pete. Correct? Up to 5 questions, yes. And then the players are able to proceed in their investigation into any plot, quest, or knowledge of the world, lore. Yeah, anything is open to them.
But he seems to fail, so we go straight to Donver.
I mean, you carry him
No,
through.
no. Let's wait. Well, we can think about the questions meanwhile.
Yeah, you of course. That would be the best usage of your time.
Right, Saz?
I'm not.
And whom do you want to ask? That's the more important to me, you know. At the end.
So, what guy is very knowledgeable, but it's not like on one side or the other?
No idea.
Um,
Electrolyzer.
Well, of course, we ask, where are you? Are you near?
Yes. He's
It's kind of provocation, right?
So, can you hear me again?
you're back. Yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
Ah, that's great, but I can't hear you.
Oh.
Fine.
um,
Just keep talking, like.
No,
So I
but,
noticed once
You
I got
also
it right.
joined with some other links.
really? Ah.
Wait a minute.
Is something wrong?
With him, Rave.
What happened?
I don't have the spell anymore.
What?
I forgot, like I.
Forward.
What? You
I
leveled
alerted.
up and you changed that spell?
Yeah,
Only
because
chance.
there was like so much I don't know, back and forth in the leveling, so that at some point apparently I've just left it like this and forgot that we need that spell or so. I thought I had
That's
it,
like-
but I don't.
The spell we use the most, right? Like,
Wait, I update your character sheet and I can still see it there.
Which spell are you talking about?
I'm talking about contact
no,
with the
wait.
plane.
Ah, yeah, right. My bad. I just.
Okay, then to confirm, what did you change in your level up then? Last level up?
Many
Which spell
things.
did you add?
I don't know. It was so much back and forth. I'm not even sure what I did and what I didn't do. And
can you change more than one spell in your every level up?
I cannot. Well, I can change one spell and I can learn one spell depending on the level. But in this case, I could learn. So that's 2 different spells. And then if I I can also change like an Eldritch Invocation, and if I do that, that might result in a spell as well. So, depending. For now, I have a spell Cone of Cold, and I think that's the only new one. In terms of spells. Alright, good. But I got to contact other plane, so I can do it. Which deity do we ask though? Who might know about this stuff?
Sas was saying that we should contact the Equalizer. To ask him about himself.
Actually... Wait a minute.
Ask him how he's doing, where we can meet him, if there's
Have you
anyone we
missed
can
us?
contact
Actually-
on his behalf. Do it, forward, do it. I'm motivating you.
Actually, the spell is not... doesn't leave the deity an opportunity not to answer. So, we can actually force every deity to talk to it.
Do it. Abuse our powers.
Let's just
Okay.
let's just give it like 30 seconds of thought, because everything we ask the Equalizer will give him like an idea of what we want and what we don't know, and what we want to know. So that might change
Yes.
events.
He will have an advantage, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stupid idea. So maybe it has to be an enemy of the Equalizer.
Yeah. So who's the biggest enemy of Equalizer? Probably Parlo.
Yes.
But
Our favorite
don't-
god.
but nah, I don't think Farwood would actually like to talk to him. He would not. He refuses. It's kind of not a good idea.
Yeah, Anacron is super useless. So it
Okay.
has
No,
to be
that's not
someone
true.
else.
So, can you tell me the question first? Are you actually casting it, contacting another plane, and you're gonna, let's say, have a call
Yes.
with someone or not? Please confirm.
Yes.
We will,
Yes.
yes.
Confirmed.
Okay. Good. Then, Farvelt, you can right away now roll for us. 2 saving throws, intelligence saving throw for it.
So,
God.
intelligence saving throw.
How much do you need?
Wait, is it
15,
intelligence really?
15.
Was it intelligence?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Ah, damn it. Okay. So the first one's 8.
That's
Oh my
good,
God.
that's good.
The second one's 9.
Oh my god! Please do something!
Okay, so perfect. So with this amazing notes, let's go on a short
That is what
pause.
you wanted! Oh
Let's
my
go
god!
on a short pause, and then we'll be back with Farvelt's Insanity.
Great.
Back
Yeah.
live. We're only missing a video from Father, but that's fine, as he goes insane.
Say no more.
Okay.
There we
So,
are.
we before the pause, the party just Rafe has casted Intellect Fortress on Farvelt, and he was trying to contact the other plane, but he has failed his intelligence saving throw. So now he officially goes insane. So as per spell description, first thing they can see is that, just like last time back on a ship from the Tower of Rock when you were returning to Denver, his eyes seem to be starting to randomly wander around, looking around. His speech is incomprehensible. He's looking at you and then quickly changes his look, looking in some other way. And then his eyes seemingly are looking for something, and as he sees you as you're setting up a camp and you put your supplies out, he randomly rushes towards the first bottle he sees, starts drinking it until full. First bottle of water is done. Next one is a holy water he grabs, starts drinking it. Sas and Rafe and Paula, you stand nearby. What do you do?
Brave, what do you think? What does it mean?
Well, I mean, we've seen this before, right? So it means that he couldn't really contact the other plane. So we're now gonna have to help him come back to his senses, right?
Payback time forward.
So how did it
Gonna
work
hold
the
him,
last
you're gonna
time?
Fireball?
How did it work the last time? Polo asks because Polo doesn't know.
Probably Rave doesn't remember. Saz, do you remember last time when this happened?
Farvelt is meanwhile finishing the first flask of holy water he holds, and then he grabs.
I use my whip, right?
You can, of course. Go ahead.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start using my whip once in a friendly way and saying, "Come back!"
So whatever Farward is gonna do next, he has advantage on that, yeah? Whatever he's gonna do next. I'm just saying.
Rafe, please roll for damage. Okay, 4 damage. Farvelt, you take 4 damage, please.
But maybe it starts like
You
making
hear
him
this
think-
loud clank of a whip on his heavy armor. medium armor.
Wait.
Just
Range
hits him in the
advantage
back,
to damage.
but he is already grabbing another bottle, which seems to be a bottle of wine you're carrying around with you.
I
was
think
carrying.
instead of being whipped, he turns into a tomb of Levistus. He can't.
oh my god.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
No
It's fine.
verbal component attacked. So yeah,
Just one.
Farward is
wanna check.
frozen in ice for now.
Wow, it is so tempting using some fire on you, but no. Saz,
Okay, you
what do we
see
do?
a massive plate of ice in front of you as he
Nothing.
entombs himself into ice.
So he cannot be considered a humanoid figure anymore, you would say, at this point.
He is a humanoid figure, just entombed into ice.
Can I try to use charm person?
Of course you can.
Okay, I'll try.
So what's the save? Is it the character save? Charisma, I mean?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So Farward has
Farward.
advantage on that.
You have advantage on wisdom save, yes, because she whipped you before that.
So it's a crit, it's a 20. What happens now? So
nothing
27 in total.
Nothing
You are
happened.
as mad as before, and you're already finishing the bottle of wine, and your
I think for
movement-
now I'm still frozen.
No, it's 6 seconds. 6 seconds, sir.
Okay.
You're falling down, you're completely wet, You are looking around and you are trying to make yourself warmer, and you're running and drinking next bottle that you see.
Can I try to do something? You know, like, can I
Go
try to
ahead.
make him? No? Ah, yes, okay.
ahead.
Because who knows? Maybe craziness with craziness changes the person, right? So I'm gonna use hideous laughter.
Okay, what does it do? What does it do exactly?
Go ahead, cast the spell.
Yeah, done.
So it will be another save. Wisdom saving throw, Farvald. Wisdom 19.
I still have advantage, I think, because of the Intellect Fortress, to be fair.
Yes.
I guess.
Also 25, I don't need to roll another time. That's the thing, Fallout is good at saving throws by now.
Ray,
I just don't want to hurt you, right?
he keeps on running around and drinking, but then, as he's like running to the other side of the camp where his stuff are, you notice that he is taking something from a pocket of his, and Sas doesn't know anything about it. Rafe, please roll for me perception.
Okay. Ugh, 13.
You see how he is taking out a small kind of a bottle which looks like elixir from one of his pockets, and he's kind of like looking at it as if it's like his own, the most precious thing in the world.
What color does it have?
Do I recognize it? Do I know what it is?
Farwell, tell us which color it is. You know it exactly what it is.
It's green.
It's green. Yes.
You've seen this.
So, I would know that it is.
You've seen this before, but with your role, you do not remember exactly.
Really?
Where-
Not even if I am mini alchemist?
That's actually a good point. That's a good point. You feel that this is the most common color for non-drinkable liquids.
I see. I'm really worried about it. So I'm gonna try to reach out and take it off his hands.
Okay, that would be insanity check.
Insanity check.
So Rafe, it will be athletics or acrobatics contested check. Which are you choosing?
Let's see. Athletics.
Okay, Farvald, then it's also athletics for you.
Oh
20.
my god. Just
You should do that before the fight.
All those rolls. Farwell, you are drinking that potion completely, and as you are like Rafe, you can see his face. He's drinking the
Turning
whole
white.
thing, and as he's like looking in your direction, next thing you see, his whole body collapses down to the ground in the same pose he was standing.
That's how it works?
Yeah, Farwell, you dropped to 0 HP.
That's not how it works, DM. It is a
Oh, it's-
Constitution saving throw DC 12.
You fail it by default.
Okay.
okay. I'll try to use my healing on him.
Which one?
The healing word.
Which word are you actually saying?
Come back. What's the words?
Farwell, come
but I use
back.
them together. Yeah.
So I just dropped to 0 HP, right?
Yeah, you dropped to 0 HP. You were
So now I'm back
unconscious.
at 8.
You're back at 8 HP. And yeah, you no
Are you
longer
okay?
have
Is it
effects
you?
of Intellect Fortress on you. As he is looking around, the first thing he sees is you, Rafe. And he sees that next to you there is this bottle that you're currently drinking. And he starts crawling to it.
Wait. Is he not back?
He is. But he's not.
Is he not? I see. Oh my god. Can I try to use sleep on him?
Of course. You wanna whip him first?
Okay. No.
Go ahead.
Don't.
So you casted the sleep.
Oh.
I think you need to also make a roll.
Mm,
Then
yes, true. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay.
That's too low. Should be much more.
That's actually more than enough. Because he was at 8 HP.
So Farwood is sleeping now for a minute.
Yes, Farwood is now fallen as he was crawling closer to you. Halfway, he just like collapses down. Paula and Sas are looking at this whole scene. Sas has seen it before, but for Paula, it's a total surprise.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. What do we do? So my idea is to make him come back. Or let's just keep him at this state for
I mean, it's only a
Okay.
minute, right? How many spell slots do we have?
a few. So like 10 minutes. I don't know.
I mean, maybe if there's some way to restrain him so that he cannot injure himself or others, that might help, Paul says.
Yeah, I think that the master of restraining items would be Saz.
Right. Sas has the manacles.
So anything that we can use to stop him.
Yes, I have the manacles. Just
Let's use
for
them
this
and
occasion.
the rope as well.
Okay.
Of course, you can wrap him, no problems. Not resisting, he's still sleeping. So
I
1
mean,
minute.
it's already late. We can stay for the night. We wanted to
Yes.
stay for the night.
We can stay for the night.
Yes, a minute later, Farwell is like, and he's like, he noticed he cannot move any of his hands or legs, like a mummy sleeping bag position. So he starts to roll towards you, Rafe.
Come on, stop.
That was another healing word.
No, I'm gonna use my whip. I mean,
Okay.
to indicate, right, like in a common sense way, wrong direction.
So are
Okay,
you attacking him
Farwell.
with the whip or not?
Farwell, you take 4 damage, and you keep on rolling towards Rafe.
Wait, 4 damage? Shouldn't it be critical because
He's
Farwold
restrained. That's
yeah.
advantage, and on the floor.
Okay, so it's not extra damage.
I
So
mean, she
how
can
much
hit
was
you
it?
again. 4.
Okay. I don't think Farwold cares so much, he keeps rolling.
He keeps rolling.
Brave, do something.
I mean, I can try to stop him from rolling, but I think he's stronger than me.
He's restrained.
But it's still, he can't, like, with his whole body. I've been trying to stop his rolling movement.
Paula, what do you think about all that? As Rafe starts trying to stop the Farvelt from rolling away into the forest.
Paul's
You know,
just
and-
shaking his head. Then he takes out a rope, puts it around the arms of Farvelt, and binds him next to, I don't know, binds
A
him at the
tree.
next tree or so, next fixed object.
Yeah, as you do that, of course, his instincts are still forcing him to move. But yeah, of course, he is not able to roll away from you.
I think just to be sure, because we're gonna sleep and everything, Paul's gonna take out a little bit of clothes and stuffs it into Farvelt's mouth and gags him. You know, we don't want him to start to scream.
Yeah, that's okay. Good idea.
Professional bounty hunter at work. Okay. Yeah, as this happens, he is no able longer to do any sounds. You cannot longer hear his gibberish, piece of the phrases that he was saying earlier. Now he is properly strapped to the nearby tree, and yeah, you can all mark long rest.
All of us, yeah? I mean, can Farvelt sleep like that? I don't know.
Not really sleeping.
So Farvelt is not sleeping.
Not sleep.
Okay, so Farvelt doesn't get a long rest. Okay. The next day we wake up and same.
As you wake the next day, you of course look around to see if anything of your stuff been stolen, or you have any forest animals reaching to your camp. But everything seems to be calm and clear. You can only see how Farvelt is lying down there with his eyes closed, and he seemingly seems to have passed out. He's breathing,
Oh.
but he's gagged. And restrained.
Let
Forgot to
me
blindfold
help
him.
Farvald carry his items.
No.
no, no.
No.
What do you mean? What? No.
No, we're
You
respecting
cannot just
everyone's
rob a
items,
party
okay.
member. That's not following the code.
Yeah, that's no.
Okay. Farvald, wake up! I'm gonna punch him. It's time to go.
Like with the damage or not?
Just
Minimum
kick him.
damage.
Yeah, just a bit.
Polo has
They look
passive
away.
perception, he doesn't look away.
He doesn't. What do you mean? He has eyes on his.
Polo has 24 24 passive
So he-
wisdom insight. He knows exactly what you're up to.
So he uses
Inside.
that.
What about perception?
I mean, you don't need to
So
pack
one
anything.
is
Everything we have is already packed. It's not that we
I
need
mean-
to go somewhere.
insight helps Polo understand what Sas's motives is.
Okay.
Inside
Perception
helps you
helps him
in the
notice
you can-
details.
You can roll. You cannot roll. I'm gonna.
That's what you're doing.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go closer to the Farwell's ear and say, Farwell, you need to believe more in Parlor. You know, think twice about who you are following with. And
That's
then,
okay.
then magically, Farwell feels as if he rested. He feels much better after hearing words of Parlor in his ears.
Thanks to Parlor, yeah.
Is this what I think it is?
Did you multi-class into a cleric?
Wait a second. I need to check. I need to check one thing quickly.
He's into all gods now. It's like, what?
Give me.
TM, stop checking this.
No. I just need to.
So how much healthier does the Farwell feel?
Wait. I will tell you.
I don't know what DMs do. I'm
one
simply
does.
motivating Farwell
Uh.
to wake up.
Okay. So as Sas whispers something in the ears of Farwell is awake and he feels reinvigorated with strength and power. Farwell is back to full HP.
Let's
But
go.
he feels that this recovery in a way has taken a toll on him as he used his inner reserves for that, but yeah, he is ready for another fight, for another casting. All his spell slots are back.
But now
And
wait.
Last thing
Now
he
I'm
remembers
curious.
is Farwell now remembers how last thing he hears before this feeling has
Yeah.
appeared to him was what Sas told him.
Okay, but something is confusing. So the insanity only stops after a long rest. If he doesn't have a long rest, it keeps going. Short rest does not count.
So he passed out at some time at the night.
Yeah.
So he was there kind of, out of
So he had a long
exhaustion.
rest.
So out of exhaustion he was passing out and sleeping. It wasn't a complete full rest, but it was somewhat of a rest per se.
So it was a DM ruled kind of half long rest. Where
Yes.
He stops being insane but doesn't get
Yes,
any
yes.
other benefits of
Yes.
having a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
And as Sas is whispering those words in Farwell's ear, Sas, can you repeat exactly what you said?
You should believe more in yourself and in the power of Parlor, and be careful when dealing with deities next time.
And Farwell is back to full HP, and his spell slots are back.
Does he have one level of exhaustion or not?
No.
Okay.
Wow, Parlor is the best god there, right?
Obviously, Rafe, do you want to join Parlor's church?
I only respect him, right? Like,
Yeah, you can bring gifts to his temple.
Farwell is
To
kind of.
Kirinal.
Sas, are you ungagging him? Restraining him?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So after that, after
Farwell,
saying this,
let's go up.
Farwell looks directly in the face and sees how you're being freed by Sas.
So all of this feels very strange to Farwell. All this particle talk. Something's odd about it.
Let's go. We need to get to the Denver.
I mean, we can try
You're
that again.
behaving weird.
no, not yet. Once we are in Denver, maybe, and then we have more
We can do that
Room
every
to lock
night.
you
Just before
go.
you go to sleep, yeah, you can do that again, but not in the morning. Then we will waste
Yep.
the whole day.
Yeah. Agreed. Alright, then let's take the Pegasus and keep going.
Yes.
Yeah, you could.
Do we stop at Mage University or not? Let's vote. Who wants
We
to
wanted
stop
to
at
ask
Mage
if there
University?
was but
I would
Another
stop because it would
2 days of
forward
travels
several
until
plots.
you reach it.
Still 2 days, but it's on the way, right? It is. It's not.
Since you're
we have-
using the flying mount, yes,
Okay.
that simplifies it.
Okay, let's keep thinking about it. We still have like 2 days.
Yeah, Farwell, you have a terrible hangover effect on you the whole day, and you're kind of moody, and you do not feel like drinking. So, feel like that would be the best course of action. Hangover. You're being very careful to every single liquid which is standing next to you. Not really a phobia, just awareness.
So
Oh,
does
yeah,
Farwell
Farwell,
remember
you
what
drank
happened
your
or not?
potion.
No, unless the party told him.
Okay.
You can see that he was restrained and he already remembers waking up after being restrained. So he realizes that it all went wrong. That's not the first time.
So Farwell is not really saying anything. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
this hangover shame. He's just not talking, like not, as if nothing happened. He tries to ignore things.
Kinda. So you travel another full day, and as you're going through the hills of Tithir, the way that you're going through actually at one moment crosses the road, which seems to be the main tract going from east to west, the road to Elfhill to Dunver. But at some moment it goes over hills to the right. So if you're following if you can follow the main road, but that wouldn't be the most direct way to the university. So that would you can part ways with the main road, or you can follow it. Your choice.
How much longer would it be if we?
You would
Yes.
lose like half a day or so.
Not so much.
Maybe they have some cool items for you, Rafe. I don't know. Mage University.
Yeah,
They
I
could
mean,
help you with the book, maybe. Maybe there's some lead for Bob. Even though that would mean we have to dig a bit deeper, I guess. Or maybe we can just have a cool quest on the way.
we always wanted to visit the Mage University, anyways, for science. Yeah.
Yeah, let's quickly check it out.
Yeah, nobody's banned from there, right? Right, Saz? No. Okay.
I'm not. I don't know about the others.
No, we're all really nice people. Yeah.
So are you following the road or not?
Following to Mage University.
Okay, straight away. Okay, so that would be already a second day of your travel. Would you like to do another attempt, or you want to just easy camping?
What do we want? Do we want
I
to try again?
mean, yeah, high risk, high reward, right? And if you have anything that improves Farwell's intelligence saving throws, feel free to be generous.
I have something.
Oh, what do
Pull
you
out
have?
the manacles. the manacles of resistance.
That is not how the intelligent works, says Farwell. Shakes his
Well,
head.
actually, can I just give you the bardic inspiration as well?
Of course.
What does it do?
But I don't know if it works in this case. It says as a bonus action, a creature that can hear you gains an inspiration die 1d6. For 10 minutes, the creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Oh,
This
yeah,
can
that would
be
work.
added. Yeah, this can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Yeah, I think that
It's
would
plus
be.
1d6.
Yes, that's pretty good.
Okay, so I marked one use. I'm giving it to you, and I guess I will use again, of course, in the Air Fortress.
I can give you a pill that will knock you out, just in case you feel that you lost it.
Actually, that might be good, but you will have to give me the pill then. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna take it.
Take,
Okay.
I'm gonna give him one of my black pills. Just put it in your mouth, and if you feel that you're losing the control, just
You
crush
don't
it
know.
with your teeth.
What is if I crush it by accident? You know, or if I have it so long in my mouth that it gets soggy and just opens up.
No, it's
Not reliable, yeah.
Okay, so
Just,
I guess Fowler prefers to hold this thing
throw it out.
in his hand, and he's switching a bit
Okay.
in between his items, and use some time to reattune.
What do you attune?
Attuning to the Stone of Good Luck, and detuning from the
What?
Amulet of Dwarven Kind.
What does it do?
using all the items.
You can see how Farwell is deattuning from one item, and you can see how his glorious mustache has been growing on his face for some time. They're like suddenly falling down as one single bunch.
Fowler feels way better now. Okay. Alrighty then. Here we go again, I guess. Contact other plane. Check. And do I get the Intellect Fortress, or did you already give it?
I did.
Perfect, thank you. Then first 21. Okay, nice. This time it works.
Okay. Farwell, whom do you contact?
We didn't actually disclose this yet, right?
Now we can actually decide.
No,
right?
you cannot do
But-
that. Farwell, you're on your
It's-
own. Whom do
yeah.
you contact?
Yeah, Farwood will contact Anacron. Because
Oh my
Anacron
god.
Anacron knows all kinds of things, and the spell does not
Wasted.
allow what lies. Deities cannot lie to you with the spell.
Okay, go ahead. There's a familiar sensation once you're reaching out to an icon, but this time it's way more distant than you are used to, acquainted. You still feel that the world around you is still running, still alive. It's not completely still, as during your normal encounter. You feel that connection is established. What are your questions?
Do we have to go to the Tiefling lands in order to prevent the Equalizer from regaining power in his final steps?
Not really.
Wait, that's not
See?
an answer. Is that a no?
It's like probably not.
No. There's a set. A set. It has to be yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, unclear. Which one is it?
If one word answer would be misleading, GM might instead add a short phrase.
Practice.
Smart.
So not
what does
really.
it not really mean? What is not really?
Apparently, it does not mean unclear,
Yeah, no, it
and
means
apparently,
you
it
don't
does
need to
not
go
even
there.
mean maybe. Okay, so probably it's one of the ways. Okay, let's think about the next question.
So not really is more like on the lower than maybe. Maybe it's 50-50.
Yeah, it means we would waste our time if we go there.
Okay. Good.
I mean, for
Then
that.
what's the follow-up question?
Farvald, what is your follow-up question?
Farwood is consulting the party as well.
The party
It's a
is
shared
looking
effort.
at him very attentively, just expecting to grab him with more ropes. Yes.
But we can still discuss, right?
Okay. Does
He's
the
not- he's not-
Equalizer
Okay.
have all the items he needs in order to come back to power?
Yes.
So it's only about souls. Damn it. Will the Equalizer strike next in Tithir in order to collect souls?
Highly likely.
If I would ask you upon our next encounter, would you help us find a way to prevent the Equalizer from collecting the souls he needs? I mean, there's only one answer, I imagine, from Anacron. It's one of the 5 basic answers. 6 basic answers.
It says irrelevant.
That means no.
So that means he could not help us. Because if it's irrelevant what he does, that means whatever he would help us doesn't change the outcome, so means he cannot help. Otherwise it would have been a no. Or a yes. And if he wouldn't know, then he would have said maybe. Irrelevant means he can't help. Okay. So that was already the 4th question, I think, right? So we have one more question. Any input you want to give, or you want Farwood to wing it?
Do you want to ask about both? But no, you can really ask just one question to have clarity there.
Yeah, we should always kind of try to attribute the 5 questions to one topic, at least if it's a bit more complex like this one. Let's stay with the Equalizer thing.
You have 3 spell slots.
I know, but luck is limited, right?
With the luck stone, it's not really limited.
I mean, you still
You
have the
just
other
attuned to-
die.
Nah, it's still very limited.
Oh.
Come on, ask.
Yeah, but what?
I mean, do we know if maybe the Equalizer is controlling the Duke, something like that?
Yeah, yes, ask if the Duke is on the side of Electrolyzer or
But
on
I
the side.
think we already figured out that he's
Avengers.
not, because he's a descendant from Danudan and all of that, and he's pro-Parlo.
It
And
doesn't,
if he's
but
pro,
it doesn't mean anything. He can be
it means
charmed,
everything.
and he could be a puppet now.
Nah, then he would not represent Parlo. Parlo would not accept a puppet representing
Ask
me.
if there's a Order of the True Knight members in Denver. That then we can hunt
mean,
them down.
We know that they are there. That's a.
No,
I
we
mean,
don't.
Who, for example?
I mean,
do you think?
the likelihood that there are some of them there in Denver is so high. I would bet money that there are. Are you I mean, let's try to really find out something. Like this we can deduct.
Ask
I'm
if
not
the
convinced that the
inflation
Duke is
gonna
involved.
happen in the show.
Farvald, what do you ask?
Just ask him something.
Hmm.
What do you think is the most
Okay.
important?
What happens to the souls if they're taken by any god?
How can he answer that?
Why would he not answer that? He's a god.
Because it's not a yes, no, maybe, really.
Ah, yeah, right. I
Answer.
forgot that. Oh.
Okay,
Hmm.
I will allow you to retcon. What do you think? Think about what Sas.
Okay. I want to understand how much time we have left to prevent the equalizer from coming back to life. Answer yes for 1 month, no for 2 months, 3 for, and so maybe for 3 months, and so on. So we have a range of 1 to 6 months now, because there are 6 basic answers.
So you're currently your all travel into Thir with all your achievement quests you've done. I think time-wise you have spent by this moment like I think 9 months, 9 months to a year. Like this.
Let's say a year. I mean, that's session 1, number 120. So that would be like 10 sessions for 1 month, kind of, right? Let's say it's a year.
Let's say. So he would answer the answer would be less than a year.
No, but that is not.
That's a phrase.
Gods, they're really bad at being helpful. But okay.
Harold is back to his senses. He is no longer spitting. People are just jumping at you with crazy eyes. You're standing still and very focused.
Maybe
Okay,
the
so he
insurance
shares
is up.
everything. He found out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I told you he was pretty useless.
I think it was rather useful, to be fair. Like, I don't think another god would have answered exactly with certain things, unless Equalizer himself. But we didn't want to give him the advantage, right? All right. What else do we want to know?
I still want to know about the Duke. He's been
You
acting
sure?
very strange lately. Yes.
What has he been acting like?
Well, about how he wouldn't believe what Helena says, and seems that he gets other sources of information that he believes more.
I mean, so here's the thing. Helena is a kind of a high priestess of Anacron. The moment when there was like this falling out between Helena and the Duke was when there was a falling out between Anacron and Parvo. You see, I think it's more about this. I think it's about this holy godly war, which affected also the relationship between Helena and the Duke. But the Duke, I mean, even if it would not be this, the Duke is heavily on the Parvo side, which means he cannot really be on the electrolyzer side. Unless we got something wrong about Parvo and electrolyzer and them beefing each other.
Could be.
I mean, we can make it another question if you're not convinced.
No, I'm not convinced, so I would really like that question to be asked.
Okay, we can do that. So, what else do we want to know?
Farvel, please cast the spell first.
Are we doing
No,
it now?
let's
Like now
let's
again?
first of all think because before it was like I don't know. It's just
I think
just
Sasu's
like some
gonna-
quick
gonna
ideas.
go away.
No, Sastais.
Let's make this like an open session. Whatever we want to know is okay.
Yes.
It doesn't have to
Sas,
be.
what do you want to know? To get
I don't need to know
some...
anything. I have
Yeah,
my
maybe you
sword
want-
and,
You want to
You
know.
don't
Yeah,
care
so
about
that's
Bob
not-
anymore.
I do,
you stop
but
caring
I don't trust gods. Whatever they say.
Maybe we want to ask your god now, which sends you a lot of different visions.
Actually,
I
yeah,
can
why
ask
not?
my god without rolling, risking anything.
Of course you
Okay.
can't. Your god hasn't given you any real answers, other than
Of course
visions
it
that you
did.
cannot really.
You see the swords? You see?
You know that the sword isn't
My
from your
axe,
god, right?
I mean, great axe.
You know that it's from another god, and you're
Yeah.
actually being very blasphemic here because you're using that sword from another god. But okay, yeah.
It's not from another god. The god gave me the weapon.
No, not
And
your
the
god.
visions. I don't need anything else. And the party members that can talk to their gods. So I don't need to do that.
We could ask
Crazy.
certain things about
That's-
Siri, you know? Like,
Ah,
is Siri
well, we
still
can find
alive?
him.
Is Siri still alive? Is he in Tithir? Is he there and there? Things like this.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we hope-
prepare the dinner and you guys call your gods and I'm gonna go hunting. I'm gonna make us a great dinner.
What?
Yes.
What is Sess up to?
Sas walks away
Pardon.
and
Oh, right.
he starts dealing with the camp.
Okay. But nothing suspicious about that. I guess.
Like usual.
So. I mean, how about we ask some questions about the books, Rafe? What do you think of that?
I would like to know, yeah, but not directly, more like where I could find some related topics, right? Like for advancing the research. Like if really, for example, if the Mage University would have some research department that might help finding partially answers to understand the book, something like that.
So something like, could the Mage University provide the resources we need in order to understand your books?
Yes.
Okay, we can do that.
No, of course it won't be like the final answer, but it could help a bit if they have something, some research or section. Yeah.
Yeah, we can ask that. That and the Duke question, so we have two already.
Yeah, and the theory question is actually interesting.
But we need to think about it, like, right? We need to narrow it down somehow. On the other
Yeah,
hand,
so-
Farward can also scry on Siri, he knows him.
Oh.
That might be easier, actually.
Yeah, so you could do that, and then we maybe identify the place, and we can ask about the place directly. Like that's already. But if he's in danger or something, then.
Okay, but we can ask, maybe we can ask a question regarding Siri. Something that might help us. I mean, it would be good to know for a start if he isn't here. But that's also a very general question. Wait, we could ask, is he... Wait, what was this guy again? He was an alchemist.
Yes.
Alchemist. Yeah, so he's probably not in the Mage University. That's not what alchemists do.
Maybe he's back to his former home, which was in Venice, something like that.
Was it? Okay.
Wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't the theater. It wasn't the capital.
Yeah, probably somewhere around Venice. Then he probably faced the dwarf, who's now living in his home, right? Bint. Bint was living in his home with his...
Oh, Ben has like a big family
Spouse.
now, I'm pretty sure. After getting married. Forcefully. Yeah.
Alright, so... What else do we want to know? We want to know...
Do we want to know anything about the big families?
I mean, we know we don't like them, right? I mean, what...
I mean, do we know if maybe they are with the Equalizer?
I mean... I was having theories about it, but I don't quite remember them. The theory said yes, but... Where was the link? There was a link from Duvalier to the Equalizer somehow. But where was the link? What was the link? It was the money. It was the money flows from His Highness. His Highness had an insane... Actually, I think we wanted to investigate the letter, right? This financial book, but then we never followed up on that.
You gave it to Helena.
We made a copy. We made a copy of it, right? Right, Rafe? We made a copy of it.
Didn't we?
I'm pretty sure, because I know it was like the idea, do we give it directly to Helena? And we were like, no, let's make a copy of it. The question is, did we put it in the inventory?
That is a good question.
I don't think if we... I don't think we put it in the inventory.
It's not there, it's not.
Oh. Yeah, okay, but then we can simply ask, are the big families knowingly supporting the Equalizer? Because, I mean, they could just be used as puppets without knowing what they do.
You
That
can
would
see
be
how
different.
Sas disappears somewhere.
Does Polos sense something strange about Sas' behavior? Does he have any insights on Sas behaving differently?
And roll for insight.
Oh, ask if Sas is related to the Equalizer somehow.
But what about my passive insight? It's 24. Do I really have to roll for such things?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll just roll for insight. 25.
He seems to have a goal.
Well,
He-
that's not really
he
suspicious, right?
seems to be determined. It's not aimless walking around.
But that could be anything. He could have to go to the toilet, you know, and so Polo is not suspicious.
Oh my god.
But
Really?
Someone
Also
going
not
with it.
suspicious.
Someone, I mean, if that's everything a 25 roll gives me, that he's determined, he has a goal, then that could be anything. Then that's no lead. Okay, good. I guess we should just start. Then the rest of the questions will come to us.
Okay, what god do you want to contact now?
as,
It has to be a
Farvelt
god who
and
knows
Rafe
about
has
the
this-
equalizer. So who could know about the equalizer?
Farvelt and Rafe have this conversation. Paula observes how sometimes later. Thus returns back to the camp, which seems to be like a planks for a campfire.
Planks for
What-
campfire.
They're just like a
Like-
bunch of things he carries.
Ah, okay.
What did you
What?
hunt, Saz? You said that you were gonna hunt something really nice for dinner.
It's a secret weapon from my goddess
A weapon? Can we eat a
that she
weapon?
gave to me. What, you also want? You want to be a believer? Here,
I mean,
take
it's good.
one.
Oh my god, hear myself.
Yeah, he must have too.
Yeah, I'm fixing that.
Okay.
Discuss the
What
spell.
deity knows about the equalizer? And it's not Pardo.
So you have
We can ask Kothos.
Idianef. You have Kothos.
Yeah, why
You
not?
have Mut. You have Simakai.
Let's ask Semakai.
Pivus.
What was a Makai
Pile.
again?
Palace of Armor. Very
Um,
popular on the dwarves.
do you think he has info? Is he known to be in the same side of Parlor, maybe?
I think so. I think he's pretty much on the good
Simakai is a
guy's
sibling
side.
to Pivus.
A sibling to Pyrus. Okay. Yeah, let's just try this god. Let's try the dwarf god. Why not?
It's pretty neutral. I mean, I think it's okay. Yeah.
So I suppose Flower still has the Intellect Fortress, right?
Yeah, we didn't talk like for an hour, right?
No. Okay, so then here we go. 22. It's a good day.
Oh my god, yes. The DM is so disappointed. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even roll a second time, so what can I say?
Okay, go ahead. Question.
Oh, Semakai. What was our
Fantasy.
question? Are the old families supporting the electrolyzer? Knowingly supporting the electrolyzer.
I don't know.
No.
Oh,
Okay. Is the Duke supporting
Actually,
the
useful
electrolyzer?
Again?
Is the Duke knowingly supporting the electrolyzer?
No.
Then unknowingly.
Is he unknowingly supporting the electrolyzer?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Okay, what was the third question? Ziri.
No. Oh yes, that was the third
Yeah,
question.
fair enough. So it's the fourth question. We wanted to ask something about Siri. To
Ah, but you
locate
wanted to
him.
describe first.
Try first.
Or you want to try a random
Okay.
place?
I guess so. I mean, that's how the scrying works. Like, if I don't know the place, I don't know this place. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to ask the Mage University research on my book?
Ah, yeah, right. That's something we said. Does the Mage University have the necessary resources in order for Rafe to understand the whole content of the books?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing. Wow.
Maybe it's because you said the whole contents. But I don't know. Maybe there's really nothing, or maybe there's a part of it, but the whole for sure not.
But I mean, if it would not be them who understand the whole content, then the question should still be a yes, because the question was, do they have the resources which it takes for you to understand the content of the book? So if that's also a no, then we need to go somewhere else. Okay, last question.
Go ahead.
Thinking. Yeah, we didn't come up with anything.
Us? Anything else you're doing as you come back to the camp?
Yes, I'm crafting. And I'm cooking 2 rabbits, fresh on the sticks. While you guys do mambo jumbo.
Okay, it looks like he's actually really cooking. So
Faster, guys, they're almost ready.
we're almost ready as well.
God's not gonna
Come on,
go
help
away
me here.
anywhere.
Help me think of something.
Yes.
All right. Shoot.
Fowler does not have a gun. Fowler relies on his party to shoot.
All shoot forward.
Oh God. No,
No.
no fighting.
Ask if we can resurrect the dragon.
If we should or
Is
could?
it even possible?
If we can.
In Tethir, with our resources to
Of course it's
somehow
possible.
approach this task.
Anyone who has the resurrect spell can
Within
do it.
reasonable time.
I mean, but
Maybe
we
it's
have
not
to
possible.
steal the skull, right? That is
Not
the
a
hard
problem.
part.
Yeah, we just
okay,
would
that's gonna
need
do it.
like a level 7 resurrection spell. That's it.
Okay.
There's a no here. So
It's like you can probably not resurrect a lich, or like you cannot resurrect a vampire.
You
Like, they
cannot
die
resurrect
in
a
a
lich.
different
They
way.
die. They did.
Well, the dragons maybe are the same. Maybe you cannot.
But they're not undead
Maybe you
dragons, right?
no,
Okay.
they're not
Okay,
undead.
I'm
But
back
what
to
can you
cooking.
actually resurrect? Can you only resurrect humanoids or?
The potatoes.
That depends on the
are
spell.
done.
That depends on the spell, I think.
Rave, you had some salt, right, from the Olympus Fortress?
Yes,
Was
yes.
used by Paula while to.
But we got some and. For
We
sure,
had more than
resistance.
we used in I know we used all the salt, yeah. Okay, then Farwood is just like curious, is Anachron's temple alright, or has there been another attack?
Oh my God, he was. The question.
What?
Irrelevant.
How can everything be about Anacron? Like what?
I mean, if no one comes up with anything, Farwood goes with what he cares for.
And then you ask the question which has or in it.
Which has or? Ah, yeah, I have to decide.
No, you don't
Two
decide.
questions, right?
I have to decide, otherwise the question is like,
Yeah, Bonnen disconnects because you're doing it second time already today.
Oh,
why? No. Think about it. Logically speaking, even though it's an or question, you can still answer it with yes, no, maybe, eventually, whatever. This is no
Well,
reason for the. This is no
maybe.
reason. Maybe. Out of spite, you put the maybe. Come on. I was not breaking the spell rules. I was not breaking the spell rules. I played by the rules. You didn't.
I mean, when I said maybe, I did.
right.
And the rules
Come
are
on,
more
it's
like
a god.
guideline.
It's a god, and I ask him if
And you're
certain
forcing
building.
a god to answer your questions.
Yeah,
it's-
so he should rightfully answer them. And if he cannot tell if a building on Earth is like in an okay state or not, what type of god is that even?
Forcing a god to do something.
What is okay state? No.
What is okay? It's okay for Semakai, right? In any
I
way
asked
it's
if it
okay.
was damaged. I asked if it was damaged. That was the
The
phrasing.
roof is leaking.
And it had a recent fire, arson. Obvious answer, yes.
I mean, that's been a few months ago.
You need to arrive to Denver.
All right.
Okay, the rabbits are down and the potatoes. Let's go.
You all gather back by the campfire that's for the dinner. You share with him the answers. Last, is there anything you would like?
There was a little bit of silver thin dust in the food. Just a little bit. For the taste. Spicy.
Great
Uh,
retract.
Paulo would
A
know
little
this. Paulo would recognize this.
He would tell
If it
us
is what I
anyway.
think what it is. Paulo's familiar with the substance, I think.
You'll sleep better, it's fine. It's relaxing.
If it is the sweet
Yeah.
eater stuff, then Paulo knows that. Paulo would understand what
that
it is.
would make sense. Yeah, Paula, you, as you are eating the food, with your passive. I would say with your passive understanding and your background, you know how Slytherin does taste or what it feels like. So you could
So at the
sense
moment,
a bit of it as a spice in that, but the quantity of it is so minimal that it's way below the normal dosage that any of the junkie. But you know it's there. So you're the only one who knows it. Unless Sas publicly says it.
I mean, Paulo
Just
refuses to eat the food. Like, he knows what it does to people.
That moment, Polo just puts his plate to the side.
And he asks Sas with a mental connection, dude, what the fuck?
What? I'm just added more spices, more than usual.
You're
I'm eating
trying
it
to
myself.
make the party junkies, come on.
We need some more relax, you know, we're just too much pressure, too much pressure. Farwell went insane, Rave doesn't know what she's doing. Like, we need to relax, you know, chill, smoke. And, you know,
So
Look at the
that's why
sky,
Seth is so
dance.
bipolar, because he's like
go back
under
to
the
our
effects
nature
of drugs now all the
roots.
time.
Suddenly, character development. Huh? New plot twist.
So-
Barbarian spirits, you know, they live in the trees.
So I think after the Sas' answer was not really convincing in any way, as to why that happened, Polo discloses his findings with the party.
And we stopped eating. Very disappointed.
What? Didn't taste good?
You know, we had an issue with these things before. And why do you have it, even? Where did you get
Had
this?
issue. You just talked to God, and you cannot handle a little bit of spice in your food.
Well, if you wanna use the spices, then use them. But it
Okay,
should
then
be...
don't eat it. I'll eat it.
Okay,
Wasting
do it.
food.
Well,
Sure,
he
eat
collects
it,
the
eat it.
things
People-
from other people's plates, put it all for himself.
We're just gonna eat some fruits.
Yeah, Sus gets more sus by the minute. I mean, it's putting random drugs in our food. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean,
And cooking.
we were suspecting anything but like that he was a drug addict, right? So
We should ask that next time we talk to the gods. Is Sus a drug
You
addict?
still have another
Yeah,
spell
maybe.
slot, Harper.
we should ask
You
that.
must
Yes.
believe in nature and the power of your
There are-
body.
Really
Look,
good
I'm a
facilities
monk,
that
you know.
help you understand this wrong. Yeah.
There is no effect. Anyway, I'm eating it. You don't want it, I'm eating
It's okay. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
He quickly finishes all of you.
Does he behave normal?
it. Now go hug some trees. I'm gonna
Okay.
go around in the forest.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Polo,
You're
as
all
you're
hyper
observing his
connection.
behavior, this time he doesn't seem to have a determination or goal in his mind. As he wanders away from the campfire.
Okay. I mean, can Polo deduct anything from this pure absence or presence of determination? It sounds rather cryptic. Like,
I mean, what would be Polo's opinion if somebody would put something else?
I mean, Polo will not trust him at all anymore at any point. But that's a given, so. That doesn't have anything to do with us having a determination when leaving the camp or not. I don't
He
know what
seems
to
to
do with
be
this.
relaxed while doing it.
Ah, okay, now it makes more sense. Okay, gotcha. So Polo will keep an eye out for Sus. He lost his trust and wants to understand where the guy is moving, heading.
Are you trying to
Sas
follow
will
him?
run around, climb a tree, swim in the river, you know, do exercises, cut some wood, you know,
And
breathe some fresh air.
his
Polo can
evening
look.
stretching routine, you seem to be a part of. Polo, you would actually need to roll for athletic if you want to follow up us.
Athletic?
You have tried already to compete with him while in the tower in Olympus Fortress. Over there, you won just because you were more precise in your move.
Hmm.
Here seems to be more random. The environment
So,
is less controlled.
athletic, not acrobatics, yeah?
Athletic.
Hmm. 15?
After some moment, Sas is able to distance too far away from you. Yeah.
Okay, then Polo returns to the camp and just keeps an eye out if Sas comes close anytime soon.
Sasu, are you back anytime soon, or you're still closed? Because now it's about nighttime. Go to bed for long.
No,
rest.
Sas will sleep somewhere in a cave. And before that, he will collect some random bones and whatever spines, I don't know, skeleton bones that he finds. And then he will like make a nest and sleep somewhere covered in
Nest.
bones. Like he will
Nest.
like you know, put some trash and then he like dives into the pile of trash and kind of sleeps there.
I have
That
to
was a
think of
nice
him
evening.
as something like a trash all or something like that. Like, you know. At the end,
But I'll wake up when the
please check your
sun
DMs.
goes up.
Yeah. Sas is not coming back for the night. So as the whole party is about to go for rest, everybody seems to be settling down. Know your places, you know your night watches, know your schedules, know your routine. Everything seems to be going just normal.
Just for the record, Polo attuned to his new rapier, the Rapier of Warning.
Perfect. As you're finishing the attunement, Brave, Harvard, Polo, us. You all feel there has been something, some noise, some sound coming out from your pocket, one of your pockets. Each immediately feel a bit of movement there. And as you touch those pockets, each go to the place where you were holding your handkeeper's items that were allowing you to go through the bubble. As you put the hand in your pocket, Polo, the only thing you're taking is a pile of dust.
We've been fired.
Okay.
Oh my god, something happened to Helena.
But wait, only Polo finds the pile of dust, right? Everyone else finds the item.
Same
of
for
us, all of
others.
us.
Oh, same for others.
Oh. Oh. That's not good. We need to find Amel. So Fowl is deeply concerned for the situation. Something is
This
wrong.
is how we're going to end the active part of it.
Not even making it to the Denver? Come on.
No, we're making it to Denver, and we know that the Duke is involved in all of this. Maybe, unwillingly. So,
Damn it. I had so much stuff in Denver to do.
You are about 2.5
Still
days
have.
away from.
We need to bring the banner to the Pardo Shrine. We need to give it as a gift to end this holy war. That was the purpose of the banner all along. No, because think about it. It's this God's war which is not playing into our cards. Helena was probably stripped off her position just because of this holy war. It's weakening us in the backline. We need Pardo to be happy again.
We need Farwell to announce his
to
mistakes,
him.
Farwell.
Yes, and
Right?
apologizing and handing over the banner.
No, the shield. Why the banner?
No, it is the banner. It's the only way. It was always the
There is no
banner. There is a
No one
banner.
ever saw the
The banner that we didn't know before, but
Farwell
yeah.
found it and took it off the ground. Remember?
The patch. The patch.
Harvard has
The
a
patch,
patch
yeah.
that was
Ah,
the chest.
We don't
and the
know anything
armor.
about the banner.
The banner you haven't seen since the Flash.
fair enough. Right.
As a players, you know that us has it.
Right. Whenever I said banner, I meant patch.
The patch you have.
But come on, that's... At least
I
we were
think
not in a bubble when that happened.
Yes,
Oof.
what would have happened? Would have exploded or kicked us
I mean-
out.
I don't think so. I mean, it's like a infrastructure that exists. They're not going to destroy that just like that.
It would have stopped then.
Still happy we didn't take the bubble.
Yeah.
Nothing would have happened, but still, better we were not there. I think it makes sense to go as quickly to Denver as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have some
But it's
spell
unfair,
to
we-
increase the speed of the Pegasus somehow?
This is the second time that it was us today. I don't have anything.
I have.
No.
I tried it on the hawk or whatever. It worked.
No.
Pegasus. It's gonna be a pony.
Ah, you mean you want me to use the wand?
No, the drums.
Yeah. I mean, the wand is only for 1 minute, for 1 hour?
Yes.
Is it 1
It's
hour or
1
1
minute.
minute?
It's 1
One
minute.
minute.
Yeah, okay. I mean, can still use it, but it's not gonna make much of a difference. No, nothing to help it fly faster, I'm afraid. Could still try
Oh,
to
we
give the
have-
gauntlets of strength. Maybe that works somehow.
The what?
The gauntlets of strength. It's +5 strength. It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I don't know
Plus
how the
4.
animal attunement works.
+4? Was it nerfed? Or am I remembering it not right?
It just gives you 19 strength.
19
Doesn't
strength
matter.
is-
You
it's
may
a
have
plus
1
4.
strength.
Ah, right. Okay.
You may have
Got it.
-4, but you're gonna get 19.
Yeah, got it.
So that's. I don't think you can give it to an animal. Makes no sense.
I mean, Farwell
mean-
himself is not really a strength guy.
I don't mind swapping it for a shield. To say.
No, like, I mean, strength, it doesn't give Forward any benefit. It doesn't give him HP, nothing. It's just like he can lift more stuff, but yay. And
He
there
can
goes an
flex.
attunement slot. Yeah, but there goes an attunement slot. Nah. It's better to flex with a shield.
Damn. Denver.
Oh, wait a minute.
So many side quests
Right.
there. So many people to kill.
No, we're gonna follow the main story. And
No,
Duke
the Sass is
and
just gonna kill
Helena.
the leaders of the houses. That's it.
then I don't know, disguise yourself or something. We cannot be traced back again. We're already enemies.
Why not? Doesn't matter.
They have a lot of power. You're even poor. Like, come on.
I'm gonna immigrate to Tiefling clans.
But they're not important. They're not important for now.
But they're making troubles. They're creating troubles. Should have finished them a long time ago.
It was only in the ship. That was the only chance to do that.
I mean, if they leveled up, of course, we would want to kill them. But if they didn't, then...
Of course they
should be
did.
doable.
Everyone levels up. Especially they. They have money. They can also do it faster.
They were like
Yeah.
level 7, I think, back in the days.
9.
And we were level 2. 9.
Oh shit.
And we were level 2.
We
Or
were
3.
just level 2?
No, I don't know.
Ouch.
I don't remember.
2 or 3, we were very low level.
No, but maybe.
Yeah, but
3,
we
4.
could have made it to the down. Why?
Oh, I know now.
Too crazy to get to Denver at one session.
Crazy.
I mean, talking about Fowls here.
Insane.
So we just try to hurry up then to go to Denver. But
Do
maybe
what? What are you gonna do there? Make a
and
list. Make a plan so you can easily refer to it next game.
I have a list for
Or-
today.
No, but it's all your side quest, right? Think about Helena. Now we need to
Obviously,
first
'cause I'm
investigate.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. What are your side quests? I mean, about your money that you sent, about the
Like
slaves that you have.
16 of them. Yeah. So
We
Yeah,
can
mine
follow
side
up with the apprentice,
apprentice.
yes, this is my
the
side
doctor.
quest also.
Is he in
No,
Denver?
he is investigating things that are relevant for all of us, right?
Well, I'm paying him.
Well, because you
He's
did that behind her
investigating things
back.
related to Bob.
Yeah, we care about that.
I think Fowle will first go to
Leave
visit
it on
Gaki.
eight.
I think it should be time for her release. Then Fowle would go to the temple to check if things are right, and then he would check in with Helena if the temple doesn't give any news.
And we wanted to look for Aimo, right?
I mean, if we find out that something's wrong with Helena, then it makes sense to go to Amo.
Yeah, because he has retired, wasn't it?
Did he retire?
Wasn't it something like that?
I don't recall him retiring.
There was something with Aimo.
He wanted to. Wanted
wanted
just to
to.
make one more
Oh.
job.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, all right.
He even described you the whole plan. You are on good terms with him.
We should contact him, yeah.
I mean, that's definitely the plotline Fowle is following. Like, I don't know about the rest of the party if they are interested in it.
I think it's interesting. Because there was like interesting things happening with Helena and Aimo. And now that we know that it's also related to the Duke, then it is also partially related to the main plot. So I think that makes sense. What about Sass?
Okay.
Would Sass also follow up on that?
I have a list. But I
What
have
does
to
that even
today.
mean? I have a list.
You cannot do everything secretly. Come on,
Quests
you need to
related
trust the
to-
people.
It's not secret. We come to Denver and I say what I do.
But you're gonna do it
And
alone,
you
right?
react to what I do. Well, you don't have to be there, so it's optional if you want to join or not. But it's not like I'm gonna. It's just like a passive quest that I need to follow up. Like I need to return the tags of adventurers to the Adventurers Guild because they're dead. I need to give you your skulls. I don't know what you're gonna do with them. Or I'm gonna sacrifice them to Kosu if you will forget.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I need to find out if His Highness is dead or if not, what happened to him and stuff like that.
Oh god, yeah, we have to follow up on that.
Yeah, that is everyone's interest. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if Helen is in trouble. That could mean have lots of implication toward what's going on with His Highness. She gets weak, he might get stronger.
There's also
Okay.
side quests with Kirinol and stuff. So
Kirinol?
there's a lot of stuff. But it's not like we need to all be. I'm just gonna tell the DM and the DM will tell me something. We're like yes, no, whatever didn't happen, and that's it. And they will all resolve. It's not like I need to go to the embassy, start talking to Chukwa myself.
But actually, what about the sword from Sas? So it just changed shapes and now it's what? It's a short sword or?
Yes.
Great
Okay.
axe.
It's a great.
Ah, great
Correct.
axe, short sword, close thing. Polo wants to have a look. Can you have a look at your-
Basically,
Can Polo have a look at the axe?
You saw it.
I mean, can
I
Polo
wanna see
hold
it in
it?
action.
Get close to, I don't know, hold it in hands.
No.
recommend that.
Of course not. Nobody can.
Ah, yeah, right. There was something about it. Okay, so
Farwell tried once.
It's this.
yeah. Okay, then Polo's just interested, but no touching.
It's just different shape. So the people maybe will not recognize it as much as previous. It's just a great axe. Maybe it's magical, but it's a different shape that was not mentioned in any manuscripts or whatever. No one should know that this is a legendary weapon. I was considering getting like a second weapon, but it would be quite annoying to just carry two weapons and then hide the other one all the time. So I thought maybe shape-shifting this one is just easier. Whatever, it's a great axe.
You
As
decided
I'm
to change
barbarian.
it to
Then it's
longsword, halberd,
I wanted a longsword,
or lance.
but no, great axe. I'm a barbarian, so the great axe works. And it was a barbarian sword, so it's just I needed a different shape for a great sword. Whatever, great axe now. Because DM was constantly saying if someone saw it, then they will
someone.
recognize me. And
Orcs.
So on. Orcs. I mean, it was
As I
looking
told
so
you, the
suspicious that
Type
everyone
of
wanted to.
weapon has changed, but the features of the house, color scheme,
Whatever. I mean, it's a good weapon. Hasn't been used a lot recently.
that's I got from this bloodbath.
Hmm.
Can always go for
No.
PvP. Thus has some thing to pay back.
Cut the head. Roll 19.
Mm,
Insta death. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No,
well, well,
better
First-
not.
Do you hear
Can
it,
always
Farwell?
go for. We can
You
always
hear it,
go for
Farwell?
PvP. Can always go for PvP. I'm not any protiv.
He's saying he doesn't want to hurt you.
Ah, many said that. Howard's not impressed.
Farwell. I forgot how the Farwell won last time. I don't remember. Ah, he didn't get stunned a single time. Yeah, that's what happened.
Disconnected right now. 20, even though it was called clarity. We definitely needed some.
What was supposed to happen, ZM? What was the clarity about?
Times the
What
absence
What
of,
is the clarity that you?
about
Why did you
absence
call it?
of clarity.
Maybe he knew that this was gonna happen, that we didn't know what to do. That's why.
No, we were supposed to arrive at Dunvan, and then what clarity is supposed to happen?
It didn't happen.
So next time is clarity part 2.
Maybe.
More
maybe
clarity.
then. Next. Clarity